Good Monday morning. And I thought I'd stop in and say hello since I'm going to be sitting in front of the happy light anyway. Why not talk to y'all? So how are you guys all doing this morning? I slept in. My husband took himself to work, and so I slept in, and it was wondrous. It was beautiful and wonderful, and I just am basking in this glory because my daughter doesn't have any classes until later today. So it gave me a few hours to do things for me, which was like, yay! So anyway, I thought I would just say hello and ask you, what do you think about Mondays? I know that I'm going to actually do something. I'm going to be tricky here. I am going to go and I'm going to go to my live event on my computer, so that way I actually see if somebody posts something, because the other day I was like, squinty, what's on my phone? That doesn't work very well. So anyway, now I can see if you type anything. So we give this whole rigmarole to Mondays, don't we? Oh crap. It's like this whole, what would I say? Oh frack, everybody's like, oh frack, it's Monday. How could it possibly be this day again? What a blessing that it's this day again. What a blessing that you get to start over. What a blessing that you have another opportunity to create. I mean, that's pretty amazing, I do think. And I like to start things on Monday. There's something special and magical about this starting moment of Monday, that I can do anything if I can, if it starts on Monday. It's magical. And yet I hear people all the time going, I hate Monday. Oh, they post these sad memes of the sad puppy dogs. My two fun little playing puppy dogs. And they just hate Monday. And I'm sorry about that, because you are missing out on a world of amazing things. I would let you say to start choosing Monday as being the best day, and every Monday morning saying, how much better can this Monday get? And then blow that up. Right? Blow that up into how much better can Tuesday get? How much better can Wednesday get? How much better can Thursday get? How much better, if you can recreate this brilliance that you find in Monday, then that's going to really excel. But what if you're recreating the sadness of Monday, and you are doing that again and again and again and again until you get to Friday afternoon? And then you're going to allow yourself to have happiness. Why would you take such a huge part of your life and just kind of uncreate it and make it so that it has no possibilities, and that you have the blinders of awareness completely off from Monday morning until Friday evening? It kind of takes away from this whole idea of life being a gift. You know what I mean? And I think that I have really kind of woken up to this over this last couple of years, as I started, starting programs on Mondays. And then I would find that people would come in with kind of this sort of joy suddenly about Monday, because they were going to change something. And we sort of forget that we can change anything, anytime. But we forget that joy. But when you're starting something on a Monday, you get a little piece of that joy back. But why not take that joy back all the time? Why not take that joy back every day? Because it's always there. It's always your joy. You can create it at any time you desire. We just choose not to. We just choose not to choose joy. We choose not to create. We choose to be completely caved in as energetic beings for most of our existence. Because if you're doing that for most of 5 days out of every 7, for 52 days a week, wow, you are really just missing the point of experiencing this life. So consider it like this. So like, let's say my husband rides a motorcycle and he did an oil change, and so he took his motorcycle to work today, which is why, yay me, I got to sleep in. So you ride a motorcycle, and it's a cool motorcycle, and you are the man. I mean, you are cool. It is just awesome. And you get on your motorcycle and you start driving, and you get on the freeway and you get on the slow lane and you putt about 10 miles an hour. What a waste of that motorcycle. You are missing out on the wind in your hair and all of the things, all of those possibilities. Well, that's what we're doing with life when we wake up and say, oh, frack, it's Monday, and it's going to be the worst Monday ever, and I just can't believe that I have to go this week and do these things, and we just create. We stop accepting. We stop facilitating anything, any choices, any hope, any growth, any joy. What would a little extra joy bring into your life? You know, what would it take to say, jump out of bed and say, yay for today? And I'm open to whatever today wants to bring me to elevate my life. I'm open to whatever today wants to bring me to increase my business. I'm open to whatever today's going to bring me to be more in line and more in tune to my body. I'm open to whatever brilliance these relationships of mine are going to create today. I think that we have so much more potential than we allow ourselves. Now that we know that science, has been able to measure thoughts, I think it's very important to understand that those thoughts really do measurable things. They are energy. They can be measured, and it does carry over, and it does, just like I've said many times with other things, it's like you're the horse with the blinders on, and it does completely disassociate you from the awareness of your being and your abilities and the things that you can do. It's the same thing with food. I think that oftentimes we disattach from our body and we just start being, oh crap, it's broccoli again. And then you don't want to eat broccoli anymore. And you're disassociating from the fact that all of those micronutrients in broccoli, they do amazing things for our detox system, they have protection against, our cells mutating into cancer cells. There's so many things that you get. But if you look at that broccoli and you go, crap, I hate broccoli, you have shut yourself off from the possibility. We do this again and again and again in our lives. Oh, I only like blondes. Oh, I only like men with curly hair. When I met my husband, I will tell you he was not my type. I thought that his best friend was a hottie. And so thank goodness I didn't marry him, because I think by probably 20 he was balding. But beyond that, and also because my husband's really great. Husband, you're really great. If you're watching, yes you are. Anyway, I almost missed the opportunity of the love of my life because I had these blinders on, and I was like, oh, he's not my type, and he's just, full of himself and whatever. And so he was working with me, and I asked him to go get me a veggie sandwich one day. And he brought it back, and he left for the day, and I was doing work and catching up, and I pulled out my sandwich, and he had written on this napkin, "Hey, if you ever want to go out sometime, give me a call." And it was like this moment of awareness suddenly sparked, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. What have I been blocking out of my life that I've been just not aware of, that this sort of stupidity that I've been creating for myself, these blinders, that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have Seattle. I wouldn't have my daughter. I wouldn't have become the person I've become. I wouldn't have had someone who was like, you can do anything, and allowed me to do anything. I wouldn't have had almost 30 years now with my best friend. And yes, there's ups and downs, but it's because I became aware and I took off those blinders and I quit recreating this ability to see beyond just this shade. You know what I mean? We kind of put this shade on and we don't let the sun shine on us, and we just, it just breaks us apart. And we have to be connected, and by awareness we become connected. By awareness we become better people. Through awareness we start to be able to do greater things with our life, and it all comes from this little spark that I think you can create by just waking up on a Monday as a starter and not saying, crap, it's Monday. I know that that sounds really simple, and that's why I did this sort of like lean in to our shred program by doing the simplicity shred to kind of get you to start thinking of things in simple terms, nutrition in a simple term, happiness in a simple term, because it really is these simple baby steps that we take that allow us to create this life that otherwise we couldn't even imagine. So I'm going to ask you to do a little experiment for me. Restart today. Just uncreate anything that's happened up to this point. Whatever the crud that you baggage and what all that stuff that you brought with you, just uncreate it and say, Oliver says, Oliver! He says there's someone outside, it's scary. Oliver, uncreate that!
Do you want me to
uncreate
him out of this room?
Uncreate him out of the room. Oh, Oliver. Say hello. Hello. Anyway, uncreate. So I'm uncreating the fact that Oliver just barked in the middle of my blissful, elevated discussion here with you. But I want you to just say all the baggage that has happened and anything that made me think, oh crap, it's Monday. I take that back. I uncreate that. I send all of that off into the universe, and instead I say, thank God it's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. I'm so excited it's Monday. And I want you to repeat that mantra all day and say, oh wow, I'm thankful that this just happened because it's Monday. Or, this probably wouldn't have happened to me, this amazing thing that just happened, if it wasn't for Monday. I love Monday. And do that all day, this simple step, and see how it makes a difference in your Monday. And if that works, do it for Tuesday, and so on and so forth. So start living a life of greater simplicity, but higher vibrations. And enjoy this Monday to just every level that you can, because you only get this Monday once. And so I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. And feel free to post any questions or anything that you want me to share down below. And in fact, if you come and watch this video and you put even just a smiley face down below, then I am going to pick one person. And you know, I just finished launching my Exploring Aromatherapy book, and I'm going to send you my book for free. Just for saying, hey, I saw this, smiley. And how much would it be even better if you shared it? How about if you share this video with someone and make them get a happy Monday back? And then maybe create a little more good karma to get my book, right? Okay, so have a happy Monday. Comment down below. Get my book. You'll love it. And we will talk again. If you want to be a part of our April group, make sure you let me know because it's going to be life-changing. All right? Bye-bye.